Europa League AZ Alkmaar vs Fenerbahce prediction, team news, lineups preview. Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce travel to the Netherlands to take on AZ Alkmaar in their fourth fixture of the 2024-25 Europa League on Thursday night. The two teams meet for the first time since the 2006-2007 campaign, when Fenerbahce were eliminated in the last 32 of the UEFA Cup via the away goals rule, after drawing 5-5 on aggregate 3-3 at home and 2-2 away. Match preview. Since beating Elfsborg 3-2 on home soil in their opening Europa League fixture at the end of September, AZ Alkmaar have endured a significant dip in form, losing 6 and drawing one of their last 7 games in all competitions. The Cheeseheads have suffered 2-0 and 1-0 away defeats to Athletic Bilbao and Tottenham Hotspur respectively in the Europa League during this run, while they were beaten 3-2 away against Feyenoord in the Eredivisie last weekend. With pressure beginning to mount on the shoulders of head coach Martin Martens, AZ have slipped to 6th in the Eredivisie standings, already 8 points behind the top 3 after 11 games. While they are languishing in 24th spot in the 36-team Europa League table, 4 points behind the top 8. In desperate need of a morale-boosting victory, AZ may welcome an encounter with Fenerbahce on Thursday, as they have won 3 and drawn 3 of their last 6 meetings with Turkish opposition, most recently beating Istanbul Başakşehir home and away in 2015-16 Europa League qualifying. AZ scored at least 2 goals in 5 of those 6 matches with Turkish sides, and they have also netted in each of their last 12 home fixtures across all competitions, scoring at least twice on 9 occasions. So they should be confident of at least breaching Fenerbahce's backline on Thursday. In stark contrast to AZ, Fenerbahce have put together a 7-game unbeaten run across all competitions W4D3. While they are also yet to lose in the Europa League this term, picking up 5 points from their opening 3 fixtures. The Yellow Canaries beat Union SG 2-1 on home soil on matchday 1 and have since followed that up with back-to-back 1-1 draws with FC Twente and Manchester United, coming from behind at half-time in both games to salvage a point. Fenerbahce sit 14th in the 36-team Europa League table and only 2 points behind the top 8, while they have also climbed up to 3rd in the Turkish Super League standings courtesy of successive wins over Bodrum FK and Trabzonspor, beating the latter 3-2 away from home last weekend. Mourinho could not contain his emotions when Sofiane Amrabat netting a 102nd-minute winner, and after the match the Portuguese boss labeled the referee a little boy and stated that the Super League smells bad during a bizarre post-match press conference. Fenerbahce will now shift their focus back to the Europa League and will endeavor to extend their unbeaten run in the Europa League group stage and now league phase to 11 matches when they face AZ of Thursday. The Yellow Canaries have also lost just one of their last 13 away games in all competitions. Team news. AZ Alkmaar are set to be without Zico Burmeister, Ibrahim Sadiq, Sam Westerveld, Wouter Goes and Ruben van Bommel due to injury, while Christian Bellic, Bruno Martins Indy, Louis Schouten and Lequincio Ziefwick will all be assessed ahead of kickoff. David Wolf was sent off for 2 bookable offenses in the defeat at Spurs and will subsequently serve a 1-match ban on Thursday. His absence could see Mies de Wit deputize at left-back, joining Alexander Penetra, Maxim Dekker and Saya Maikuma in a 4-man defense. Troy Parrott, who briefly worked under Mourinho during his time at Tottenham, is AZ's top scorer this season with 8 goals in 14 appearances, and he is expected to start up front, with Ernest Poku and Michael Lotto the most likely duo to provide support from out wide. As for Fenerbahce, Jadon Oosterwolde ACL and Cengiz under groin both remain sidelined with injuries, while Philip Kostic, Oguz Aydin, Bartug Elmas and Levent Merkin have all been left out of the club's Europa League squad. Mourinho may consider recalling defender Rodrigo Bacalhau at the expense of either Keller Soyuncu or Alexander Djiku, while a midfield triumvirate of Amrabat, Fred and Sebastian Szymanski is set to remain intact. Youssef En-Nesyri, who is expected to get the nod to start up front ahead of Edin Dzeko, scored his 17th goal in his 42nd appearance in European competition against Man United last time out. And he is now the joint highest Moroccan goalscorer in Europe along with Marouane Chamakh and Ayoub El Kaabi. AZ Alkmaar possible starting lineup: Owusu Oduro, Maikuma, Decker, Penetra, De Witt, Klasi, P. Koopmeiners, Lotto, Mijnans, Poku, Parrot. Fenerbahce possible starting lineup: Livakovic, Osei Samuel, Soyuncu, Djiku, Mulder, Amrabat, Fred, Tadic, Szymanski, St. Maximin, and En-Nesyri. We say, AZ Alkmaar 1-2 Fenerbahce. These two teams enter Thursday's match in contrasting form, and the momentum is certainly with Fenerbahce, who will be regarded as favorites to come out on top in this one. Although AZ will back themselves to score for the 13th successive home match, Mourinho is expected to field a strong side, and we can see the Yellow Canaries outscoring their Dutch opponents at AFAS Stadion. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.